Check, check, 1, 2, checking, 1, 2, test, 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 hello! Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another edition of... Hi, and welcome back to another edition of Cookin', Chris's Dishes with the good old boy. That's where we cook dishes straight up from recipes.crock.com, my wife's cooking blog that has well over 400 recipes and rising. And today we got a quickie for you. Are you ready for a quick meal, an easy meal to put together? Just toss it in a pot, wait a few hours, and bam, we have dinner.
You're
okay.
bamming, like...
Can I say bam?
You can, I guess, because
well,
you're
it's,
like...
it's a Creole, Cajun style.
I guess you can give...
I'll give Emerald props. I'm not stealing this from Emerald. Emerald, you've got the bam. And
you're just borrowing it.
Yeah, you know, I called Emerald one day and I said, hey, sir, could I borrow your catchphrase? And he said, frankly, my dear, I don't give a bam. So, I had to come up with my own.
My.
But I'm still working on it. I don't know. Shazam? Kablooey? Voila? No. Ta-da! No? Oh well, anyway it goes. This is a quick recipe. In fact, the little oratory before will take longer to watch than it will for me to put this together. This is something from Busy Day Slow Cooking from Gooseberry Patch. I know a couple of you received one of these in the mail. I hope y'all like it. And one of the recipes in there is called Cookin' pork chops in the book, and it comes from a lady by the name of Amy Woods in Collinsville, Texas. Howdy. Should have put my cowboy hat on just for her. But it's a real quick recipe, and it goes a little something like this. You need, well, pork chops. This thing calls for 4 to 6, so naturally my wife bought 8. And it also needs 1 packet of ranch dressing, 1 10 3/4 ounce, 10.5 ounce can of cream chicken, and then also Creole seasoning. Now, this is Cajun seasoning. Slap your mama. Don't slap your mama. That's the name of the seasoning. And then there's also Tony Chashier's original Creole seasoning. It's just about the same. There's a few more spices in this than there are in that. They've probably both got about the same heat because they're using chili powder. I think, let's see, slap your mama. Don't slap your mama. I'm just reading the recipe on the back. Ingredients: salt, red pepper, black pepper, and garlic. That's in slap your mama. Don't slap your mama. In Tony Chashier's, it's salt, red pepper, black pepper, chili powder, chili pepper, spices, salt, garlic powder, garlic, silicon dioxide. I don't think you're supposed to taste that, but that's to prevent caking. I wouldn't put this in cake. But I Googled the difference between Cajun and Creole. Creole is more city, while Cajun is more country. It's just about the same stuff. So if you don't have slap your mama, don't slap your mama, use the other stuff. But that's it. All you do is you take your pork chops, all 4 or 6.
Hey, in my defense, they were on sale. Don't you see that sticker?
Save 20 cents per pound.
See,
she's being frugal and buying more. That's okay because that's more for me to eat. And I'll get rid of the plastic. And all you do is take your pork chops and lay them down in the pot. My dog's dancing or something. I don't know what he's doing. He's shaking.
He's like, he's making pork chops.
Yeah, he heard pork chops and he went crazy. And 6. And if they kind of lay on one another, it ain't going to hurt nothing. You're not frying them. You're not baking them. But you will wash your hands after you do that.
Good job.
She just cheered me on for washing my hands, y'all. Alright, so after you put your pork chops in there, just forget about them. And put your soup in a bowl, like that, and jiggle as much as you want to.
I love that spoon for digging out the rest of the soup.
I do too. It keeps me from putting my finger in there and cutting the end of it off.
I appreciate that too.
If you don't like canned cream of chicken soup, there is also a recipe on the blog to make your own, and we will put a link to that at the end of the video. I'm okay with the canned stuff.
Me too.
And then you take 1 packet of ranch dressing. What?
It just spewed out everywhere.
Do it somehow. I'll put it in there. And then Amy says to use 1 tablespoon of Creole seasoning. Should I use the Creole or the Cajun? Should I do Joni Shashirs or should I slap your mama? I'm gonna slap your mama because I like this stuff. We have a feller from our church that married a Cajun woman, and he lives by this stuff. This is his salt. This is his pepper. Matt, I'm doing a shout out to you, buddy. And we really like this stuff too. 1 tablespoon, 1 heaping tablespoon. That's going to be a little spicy, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with these kind of spices. Stir it up. Just like that. And then once it's all stirred up, ooh, you'll smell it.
Smell the heat?
Once it's all stirred up, you'll smell it. That's the spiciest stuff. And then you put it over the top of your pork chops. She says to spoon it over just like that. I guess I'm more wiping it over, but I don't have a spoon, I have a spatula. Get rid of the bowl. Throw it in. Get it all over my hands, which is what I'm doing, and just kind of smear it all over your pork chops. That pork chop's trying to get out. All right, just like that. Even out a little more. Boom. Boom! That's my catchphrase. I'll say boom. Ha ha! Take that, Emerald.
Boom in the kitchen. Okay.
And put the lid on it, and then she says to cover and cook on low for 4 to 5 hours. That's 4 to 5 hours, not 45 hours. 4 to 5 hours until the pork chops are tender. And that right there will make 8 servings. So we will put it on low.
Now, I would suggest that you start checking it around 2 hours. Pork can get tender pretty quickly, especially if you're using a bigger crock pot. Like, that isn't halfway full, I don't think. So, the other crock pot was big. It was also a big crock pot, and I would say about 2.5 hours it was fork tender. So, you don't want to... You don't want to overcook pork chops, or they kind of get dry and really, really tough.
Unless you like jerky. If you like jerky, let it go for 45 hours. You'll have some spicy jerky. We're not looking for that. We're looking for tender pork chops.
The other thing that she said on there was that you choose thick pork chops, not thin. So don't get the thin cut ones. Those weren't the thickest ones available, but they were the thicker ones. Can I help you?
I'm good. That's fork tender. It's just like that.
Yeah.
Little pink in the middle.
Yeah, a little pink
which is okay. It's okay to have pink pork, not pink chicken. You don't want pink chicken.
Right.
Little pink in the pork is good.
You can cook pork to 145 and that will make it a little bit more tender instead of cooking it till you don't see anything.
If you cook it till it's dry, that's like people. And now listen, when I say this, I'm not judging you. Okay, I am judging you on this, but if you cook a steak until it's well done, why don't you just eat a belt? Okay?
Michael.
Because you want some pink in the middle. You want it to be tender, kind of like your pork. If you like eating belts, it's fine. I'm going to eat some pork right now. Let's try this out. That's tender.
Mm-hmm.
Very tender.
How about the heat?
Not like fall apart tender, which is fine because I don't like my pork fall apart tender.
Mm-hmm.
It's not hot, like spicy hot, but you can taste the Creole seasoning. And so if you like shrimp Creole, if you like any of that kind of seasoning, if you like chili powder heat, that's good. It's a little warm in the back of the throat, but it's not something that's going to make you like cry or anything.
And to clarify, I use the Creole seasoning, not slap your mama.
You better not slap my mama. That's good. That'll make you want to slap your mom when she try to reach for a plate.
Oh my. I think it's a different flavor than what most people are used to out of the crock pot.
Yeah. It's got a little spice to it.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's a nice spice. It is. It's not bad. It's got salt in it. It's very salty. It's not very salty, but it's salty from the seasoning that has salt in it, as well as the soup. But it's very good, very tender, very juicy, very flavorful. Be great with mashed taters.
Mm-hmm.
I just happen to have some, but I'm gonna hold back because
you've got lots of videos.
Yeah,
to
this
take.
is the first of a few videos that we're doing tonight, so I'm gonna hold back on myself. But no, that's very good, and I think y'all will really enjoy it. I'll give that one a definite thumbs up. Thanks to Amy Woods for submitting this into the Gooseberry Patch Cookbook. Thank you, Gooseberry Patch, for sending us a cookbook to try out, and thank you for watching another episode of Cookin' Chris's Dishes with the good old boy. That's me. If you are not a member of the family yet, it's really simple to do. We'll let you in our family. All you have to do is subscribe. Honey, what happens when they subscribe?
Are you talking about our current giveaway?
I'm talking about any giveaway. I'm talking about this. There are chances. There are chances to win cookbooks. There are opportunities to see other videos that we have done in the kitchen. There's also music. There's also fun things from the family. There's a few commentaries every now and then, but that's what happens when you subscribe to youtube.com/MikeyGood. And also, we invite you to go to recipesthatcrock.com, which is where this is all from. And then also check us out at Facebook at Recipes That Crock, as well as Good Old Tunes with Good Old Boy, where we do more music. We also share these recipes and other fun stuff from the family. And again, there's a possibility to win cookbooks in the future. We're going to be giving them out. We just gave
other things too.
Oh, there may be some other things like, I don't know, T-shirts, sweatshirts, stickers. That's right. We're also going to show a link at the end of the video that shows you how to order recipesthatcrock.com T-shirts, because y'all spoke and said you wanted one. We're going to show you how to get one, or 2, or 5, or 10. Hey, if you got a big family, get one for everybody for Christmas. Start now. But we want to thank you guys again for watching. Join us again when we do another episode of Cookin' Chris's Dishes.